Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Kane. Today I'm sharing an 11 by 8.5 layout. This is for Miss Kate, her design team, and I'm using the monthly box, which is a fall collection called Fall Fun. And I have a few embellishments already picked out. I did do a full unboxing at the beginning of the month, and that video is already up on the channel. I have a photo of my son with his cousins, and this particular layout actually goes in one of their albums. It will not go in his album. I've already scrapbooked the photos for his album, but I had this one still printed and waiting to be scrapbooked, and it matches this collection perfectly. So I went ahead and I'm going to scrapbook it for one of their albums. I have this brown piece of cardstock that I'm going to use for the background paper. And I don't always use cardstock or plain paper for a background, but this one seemed kind of fitting for the photo because there's so many kids in the photo. Plus, it matches and it helps pop all the collection or all of the embellishments, all of the collection, but all of the embellishments. So here's the photo. I matted it on white cardstock first, and then I distressed the edges. And then I placed it on another piece of brown cardstock to help bring that brown cardstock from the background to the front. And then I just tore strips of the paper and I'm going to layer them up behind the photo. And I think it's kind of cute. It just adds a lot of the pops of color in the photo. And it also adds color to the background. So I'm using the orange, one of the plaid papers. The strip in the middle is actually like a red color, which two of the girls are wearing red. So that worked out nicely. And then I added the heart paper down at the bottom. I was deciding if it was straight or not. So that's why I turned it the other way because sometimes you just can't tell from whatever angle you're looking at it if it's actually straight, but it looked fairly straight, so I'm going to go with it. And I decided to put the photo right in the middle, and then I decided on this one to add the embellishments at the top versus the bottom. Usually I embellish at the bottom or I place my title at the bottom, but I decided to go ahead and put the heart paper at the bottom, and then I'm going to put all of the embellishments at the top. So this was a different design for me. I don't usually do fairly simple single photo layouts. Usually I add 2 or 3 photos to every layout I create. And that's just because I've noticed over the years that if you keep doing single photo layouts, you're going to be doing them forever because you need more than one photo, at least in my opinion. So I went ahead and cut that embellishment just a little bit so that it wouldn't peek out from behind the letters because it was kind of in an odd place that it was peeking out. I'm going to overlap it with the gray pumpkin that's underneath the word falling. And that gray pumpkin is also on that pumpkin cluster that I added underneath. And then I'm popping the same color photo up, or flower, not photo, sorry, the flower that is already on the embellishment cut also. And that just adds a little pop of something. It adds extra. And then I'm tucking in little leaves since this is in the fall. You can tell they're at a pumpkin patch. And my sister and I had taken the kids just to go play at the pumpkin patch. And we actually got quite a few photos of them cooperating and pretty cute. This one is actually kind of funny. A few of the kids are making very funny faces, including my son, who's in the forefront. And then you can see the little toddler behind him, my little nephew. He did not want to sit there no more. So his sister is like holding him hostage while we try to take a picture. And I just think it's cute and funny. So this is the one that's going to go in one of their albums. And I'm going to add a few sequins from my stash. These are from Spiegel Mom Scraps, but she no longer sells sequins. So if you have them in your stash, of course, you're going to use them up. So that's what I did. I'm just going to add a few around the layout and around the cluster at the top. And down at the bottom, I added a few on the left and the right side of the photo since I didn't add any embellishments or anything else down at the bottom besides that heart paper. I figured they're all cousins. It's love, so I just added the hearts. I will add their names and I don't have to add the date. The date's actually on the photo. That tells you how old the camera was. It printed the date right on the photo. And but I will add their names down at the bottom because one day we might not know who they are and we'll need to know their names. So I do like to add their names on any of the layouts that I create. I'll leave my affiliate link down below for Miss Kate's monthly box if you would like to pick one up. And I will see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe. Bye.